Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. Welcome to Reset 52 & Co. So today I'm going to be reviewing the Vivo Barefoot Tracker hiking boots. I've had these boots for about 4 months now. I've taken them up Snowdon. I've worn them on various hiking trails as well. I've not just worn them for a couple of hours around the house. So I'm going to let you know what I think about them. If I don't like something, I'm going to let you know, and this is just my experience after using them outdoors. Let's get into it. So when these boots first arrived, I was quite surprised actually in terms of how light they are, and typical Vivo barefoot style, they're very flexible. And yeah, there's no tears along the seams or anything like that as well. Now, they're not like your traditional hiking boots. They almost feel quite strange, to be honest, because they are very light on your feet. The second thing is that they've got quite a large toe box area. Now, unlike other hiking boots that you might have, they actually allow your toes to spread very naturally. And once you get used to that, to be honest, it's surprisingly hard to go back to the standard, or if you like, the status quo. So how do they actually perform? So I wore these up Snowdon on the Lamberis path, which is a good test for any hiking boot, to be honest. Now, as you might be well aware, when you're going up Snowdon, there's lots of loose paths, there's lots of loose rocks and uneven areas, and there's plenty of climbing and a very long descent. Overall, they were pretty comfortable for the whole day. Now, surprisingly, bearing in mind that they are very flexible, I didn't have any rubbing, I didn't have any cramping of the toes, which is probably the biggest compliment I can give to any boot. So, if you've never worn barefoot shoes before, there's something you should know. These aren't like your typical or your traditional type of hiking boots. These boots, like I said before, they do allow your toes to spread around a lot more, and you can feel the stones or the rocks underneath your feet. You can actually feel every step you take in these. Not in an uncomfortable way, don't get me wrong, but you know that you're stepping on a rock. And they've surprisingly, they've got lots of grip here as well. There's definitely, if you're coming from the traditional type of hiking boots, there's definitely an adjustment period if you're coming for that type of heavily cushioned type of footwear. So what did I think about the grip? To be honest, the grip really impressed me. Now, we didn't have wet weather when we was going up Snowdon. However, there was lots of rocks there as well, and there were some rocks that were maybe just a little bit wet, maybe from drinks and things like that as well. But at no point whatsoever did I feel unsafe when going up some of the rocks areas. Yeah, these definitely performed for me. And yeah, because of the large amount of grip there as well that you've got, it's almost like you're gripping onto every single rock or every single stone. I'm just gonna give you a bit of a close-up of that. So the build quality has been really good, and to be honest, so I've had these for a few months now. There's no stitching coming loose. There's nothing to say that, you know, this is a recycled shoe. Yeah, the quality of these shoes are actually very impressive. Who are they for? To be honest, I don't think these are for everyone. If you want maximum cushioning, you want protection and all that good stuff, you're probably better off going somewhere else, to be honest with you. I think with these, if you want maximum toe area for your feet to move around a lot more freely, then these are definitely worth considering. So they're not perfect, they are quite expensive, and to be honest, the barefoot feel isn't for everyone. It's not something that I think everyone will enjoy. Now, if you've never worn Vivo barefoots, or you've never worn barefoot style of shoes, I would recommend easing yourself into it rather than jumping into your first hike. So, would I buy them again? Honestly, Yes, I would. They've handled everything that I've thrown at them, to be honest with you. I go on lots of walks with my son. We go to Burnham beaches quite often, and these have handled everything that I've thrown at them. I've even given them Snowdon, and they've come back fully intact. Probably need a bit of a wipe, and they'll probably look brand new again. That doesn't mean that they'll be the right boot for everyone, but they've been the right boot for me. So if you're thinking about buying your first pair of the Vivobarefoot Tracker hiking boots, or if you're thinking about buying your first pair of Vivos, let me know down in the comments. I'll be happy to answer any questions you might have. If you've enjoyed this review, hit the like button, consider subscribing. I'm Daryl, this is Reset 52 & Co, where ordinary people find extraordinary resets. Thank you for watching, see you on the next one.